Hi all, welcome back to Fields of Fire, the Normandy campaign. This is mission 4, Hill 192 offensive. This is my part 11. Unfortunately, this is Thursday. I never got a chance to get a part in yesterday and Wednesday, so however that is me off work. And I want to get things finished. I want to get this mission finished by the end of Friday, and I'm going to have other things I need to do, so I don't know if I'm going to get through it or not. I'm going to try my best, but we shall see. I know I left things with a few sort of wonderings about what I was going to do next, and I've not really looked over it and decided what I'm going to do, because this is a bit of an issue here, and I suppose this is needing dealt with as well. We don't so much need to deal with that up there, but we need to get maybe moved away from this card as well, because it'll fire on it. So yeah, a few things to sort of work out. Also realised that this being a minefield here, don't want to cross through this card. We've got to get up to these two cards. Third platoon's down here, that's fine, it can come up this way. But second and first are both sort of going to be sort of bottleneck here, whether they go that way. So I think I might be possibly moving first platoon down this way and then up into there, and then second platoon up into there, I think, something like that. Or possibly the other way about, move first up there, it's just seconds further back, that's all. And this is the start of turn 7, so 7, 8, 9, 10, so we've only got 4 turns, so you've got to remember that we're only going to be able to move 4 cards at the, well, there is some ways of infiltrating and moving and whatever, but I think that'll be fine. I don't think there's an issue with that. As for coming down and getting these 2 Cs, I'm not so sure that's going to happen, but we don't need them, so that's okay. Right, I just noticed, I thought there was a note about something on my phone, and I've got HMG ammo, ? And yeah, it's when I was doing the ammo check for last turn, I forgot about the 2 heavy machine guns that we've got now. One of them's there, and one of them's there. So this one definitely fired. Don't think this one did. Well, you know what? If the light machine gun didn't fire, the heavy machine... I don't think the light machine gun fired, did it? It spent 2 points of ammo. The first one did. First light machine gun fired, I know that. I don't think it did. There's no PDF attached to this, so I can't see how it could have. So I'm going to say that the 2 heavy machine gun did not fire as well. However, 1 heavy machine gun did fire. So that drops him down to 4 points of ammo. Yeah. Just a bit I had missed. It's because they're on the other side, they're attachments rather than on the actual, the roster units. Right, okay. Well, let's get things started anyway and see how we get on. I mean, I will have a good bit of time tomorrow, hopefully, to play and hopefully just finish it off, but it's still 4 turns, so you're only talking a day and a half. So, depends how much time I can get moving, and because all these enemies are sprouted up, it's maybe going to take me a bit longer. Right, we'll stop talking, Grant, and get on with that. So, drawing for friendly HQ event. No, there is not one. Right, where is everybody? No idea where we all are. I want to say, yeah, there was a little glitch with the XO and we ended up moving them under the foxholes, didn't we? So our COHQ is there. This is under foxholes. This is too far away anyway. It's under cover. Second platoon is not under cover. We do have a lot of commands saved though, if you look up there. Everybody's pretty good. Remember, first sergeant's not around. So COHQ's got 3, XO's got 4. And first, second and third are pretty good, So battalion HQ's not on the map anyway, so COHQ, so we'll draw a card for him. He is veteran, he's not undercover, and the activity level's still heavily engaged, I believe, anyway. So it's a +1 for being veteran. So let's see what we get. Big number 4 +1's a 5. So from his 3 he's got 8. But from where he is, he can only activate second platoon. he could go under the foxholes, activate first and the XO, which isn't maybe terrible, but you really need to think about what you're going to do though, Grant. Yeah. I get the feeling I want to move first into here. I know this is sounding kind of strange. We're not really caring what... In fact, things are finished in there though, Grant. Can we not just move through that? Oh no, because that's a minefield. That's the whole point. That's why I mean I can only go there or there. But it would let me stall a little bit if I moved first platoon into here and then moved second platoon into here and then continue doing stuff with that. First platoon's down here, third platoon's going to do its own thing. Yeah, again, see, we've got the mortar forward observer on third platoon, so there's a good chance he might be going up here and mortar firing onto that card. The other good thing about that plan is the artillery forward observer's there, so if they're coming across there, they can artillery fire onto that, maybe. Yeah. And third platoon. Well, no, I'm talking about moving third platoon up there, aren't I? Which is okay, that's fine. We do need to get something on this, so. And maybe it makes more sense getting the artillery forward observer across the artillery firing on here, moving this up into here. Yeah, but you've got fire coming from both these directions, haven't you? That's still a fire team with automatic weapons. Okay, it's pinned just now, but it's not to say that that might not come away. Mortar forward observer, yeah, that's not great, is it? Yeah, I'm not sure how to go about this, to be honest. Right, well, I feel like we've got a bunch of commands required and want to spend, so I'm going to, while he's not undercover, I'm going to activate second platoon. So that's one activated. I mean, all these, yeah, might not need to be, and might not be able to use all the commands anyway, because remember, you can only use 6, but we're better keeping them topped up as much as we can, so that we can use 6 every turn, and then if things get out of hand, then we've still got the 6, maybe 4 or 5 left, possibly. So then, right, that costs him 1. Now hang on, I should be putting a little yellow cube. So he started on 8, so he can only go down to 2. Don't think he's going to go down to 2, so yeah, that was our reminder there. That's as far as we can go down and spend. Once I reach there, I've got to save the other 2. Right, hang on a second. Right, so he's then going to spend one more command to move under these foxholes. Now that will expose them. That's down to 6, and then he's going to spend 2 more. Yeah, I think so. I think we want to. So he's going to spend 1 to activate the XO, 1 to activate. Is it first platoon? Yeah, first platoon. That's maybe. See, it's maybe not necessary, that, Grant. In particular, activating first platoon, it's maybe not necessary because he's got 7 commands saved, and he's going to be drawn from undercover. Should I just right? Hang on to that thought. Let me. Well, the other bit about this is depending on what order you want to do things. Yeah, you see, because I've took that one back. So I have activated XO. We've activated second platoon, so we're not going to be able to do anything with first platoon until second platoon's done its thing. And if we want to move them across there, yeah, so that is a problem. Yeah, what's the, because stacking, you can't stack at all, can you? Or can you? Oh god, I can't mind. Oh, why don't you just activate first platoon as well, Grant? Be done with it. to be honest, there is a chance that if I don't activate it, and okay, we get +1 for veteran, +1 for being undercover, and I draw a 0, and we only get 2 commands. I mean, okay, he's got 7 saved, so he's still got 9, but oh, let's just do it. Let's just activate first as well, and then obviously third is not. We're not going to be able to activate them anyway, but they are undercover and veteran as well, so all good. Right, he's got 4 commands left, and he can still spend 2, but does he really want to? I don't think so. I think this is just going to move down there. This is all going to move across. We're going to artillery fire. I think just like what I said. But yeah, it's here that I'm not sure what to do, to be honest. Well, look, 1st and 2nd platoon cannot help with that anyway. Right, so the Exos exposed under these foxholes, and doesn't really want to do anything else. No. Okay, so he's going to save the other 4 commands. Right, so now we've got Exo 1st and 2nd. Well, pretty sure it's going to be 1st. Yeah, here's the thing. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to leave this card to get on with it, because is that not paralysed anyway? That's going to get captured. In fact, isn't it? So that assault team's going to be going away. Yeah. That's fine. They go away as line steps. That's okay. So that it kind of does mean that 1st platoon's all it's going to do is come down to here. It's just going to platoon move down to here, isn't it? Is there a better way of dealing with this, maybe? I mean, maybe we just keep pounding this and bring this up into here, but then that's risky because of that. I really just want to keep away from the 3 cards. I mean, this guy under the bunker, I suppose, I mean, he could sit there the rest of the game and probably cope with their fire. Now, that's not under a bunker, is it? If it was under a bunker, I'd feel better. It's not. No, it's in trenches. So, it can switch fire onto this card. And I can shift fire, and that's my concern if I put 2nd platoon up there, or 1st platoon, whatever. Maybe we just take a chance that they'll grant. Yeah, because, well, we could move up there and try and spot that and put artillery fire onto that. Because, well, when we move up there, we're automatically firing it there. We can't avoid that, but there's nothing to stop me from spotting that. And it's come up a few times, but I don't believe there's nothing to stop me from calling in fire on 2 different places. I have mentioned that a few times. I haven't got anybody saying anything. A few more comments from Andrew again, and again, sorry I'm not going back to replying, but they're not. The good thing about Andrew's comments, he's mentioning some things that I'm talking about, and the latest one was about the AI. Don't try and second think the AI and whatever. I mean, yeah, I know. I was talking recently about things that are changes to the rules, and I mean, I shouldn't even be really talking about that. I mean, there's no need to be changing the rules. I don't know. I don't see the harm in talking about these things. Some of these things may get taken on board and get thought about and whatever, but a lot of the things I do talk about, there's probably explanations for why they are. You know what? You just let the AI get on with it, because this could be this, that could be that. You don't know what that is and whatever. And fair enough. I mean, it's maybe just how I go on. talking about them, but I'm still like to think I'm following the rules as best as I can anyway. It's just some of these things are, you know, you want to sort of ponder on them and think about why it is maybe and whatever. Anyway, there was a couple others as well. Can't remember what they were. I just want to again kind of push on with things just now. But I will get to replying to them, and I have read them all. But the good thing is none of them that are saying you're doing this wrong or that's wrong, that shouldn't be. So that's, as long as I'm not hearing they ones, then I'm fine. I don't mind, you know, anything else. So yeah, do we take a chance with that? Well, what's his activity going to be? Well, we know there's a possibility of shift fire, isn't there? No. Actually, Grant, there's not. Because we wouldn't be firing that direction. So what that would be is... actually, it'd be not under fire. It'd be not under fire, but has a valid target along PDF that's going to auto concentrate fire. That's what that unit's going to do. So there's not, because the shift fire only, shift PDF only comes from if we were firing that. Okay. And we're not going to be firing that. Though the only problem would be, but we're going to have a turn in between. If this guy got taken out, if he became a casualty, then the next chance they get, or the 2 times throughout the turn that they get the chance to, when, you know, if they're firing on an invalid target, then they would shift fire to this card. And if we've got all these guys on, how many steps is in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 just. So we're okay with that. I think just, yeah, but there's still going to be this bottleneck of getting through there, so what is the difference in moving in there and moving in there, Grant, if you're going to move first platoon down here? I suppose it's just that we would keep the fire on there, but yeah, I still think moving first platoon would be fine. And then just play it safe, move second platoon into there, and then do its thing on that. And then if we manage to take that out, then we can move up there. We've got a potential contact there as well. Whereas we're going to have to get moved. We're going to have to get moved on to these 2 potential contacts anyway. Yeah, it's getting tricky actually. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna move. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna move first platoon down into there. Or am I? Yeah, because there is always the danger of this guy getting taken out, and then that card's a valid target for them. And if I don't have anything on any of these 3 cards, these guys can't do anything to us unless there was a counter-attack event when they might push forward. But I mean, if that happens, things are way up in the air, so it's like, yeah, okay, so I'm going to activate, I'm going to do first platoon first then, I think. Right, so he's been activated, he's veteran, he's undercover, so it's a +2 to the big number here for first platoon. So he's got 4 + 2 is 6, so yeah, he might struggle to deal with all that 6, to be honest. Because he had 7, he's now got 13, hasn't he? 9 plus another 4. And he can only spend 6, so he can spend a 4 and then 5, 6, so you can only Well, there you go. You can only go down to 7, and you can always. Oh no, you can save 9, can't you? Yeah. Right. Well, if we can spend 4, I don't think we're going to be able to be honest. Does it mean platoon move? But what else? I don't know what else is he going to do if you're going to do that move, make that move that way. Yeah. There's really not anything, is there? Whereas if you were sitting there, you might be able to do some launch a grenade. Well, yeah, hang on, you still could launch a grenade, but then what happens if artillery comes in and then we miss? Well, he's got a bazooka with him as well, so there's no real harm in that. Okay, I'm going to spend 2 to platoon move first platoon down at this hedgerow because then I think this feels like we're going backwards, eh? But the final resting place, if you like, of first platoon is going to be this card. Final resting place of third platoon is going to be this card, and for second platoon, maybe this card if we can get it. If not, and they are still firing on this, but we do need to get at these 3 targets, and that at least puts us into a position to move on to the cards. We might need to move sooner with third platoon. Maybe is that assault team? No, that's a fire team in there. That was a good result though, wasn't it? Oops. That was a good result we got. Remember that one. But yeah, we could do with getting some mortar fire or something on that. Shutting the fire off from that anyway. Right, anyway, you're jumping a bit over the place, Grant. Right, I'm going to use 2 of the commands to the bazookas go ammunition wise. First bazooka's spent 1 and second bazooka spent 1. Third bazooka's not spent any. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Right, I'm just going to platoon move down then. Are we going under foxholes or not? Actually, yes. I'm forgetting, I've put the blooming X. Should I not have moved them back out? No, that's fine, because second platoon's coming across. Right, yeah, first platoon's going to platoon move down under one of these foxholes for 2 commands. Okay, let me deal with that. Right, okay, so that's first platoon down here exposed under one of these foxholes, left behind the COHQ, who's exposed, and the XO, they're both under that foxholes there. Yeah, that's a problem. That's all first platoon can really do. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should have moved up here. And then, because we've got a squad and an assault team in there. What are you doing, Grant? Come on. This squad and assault team are just going to get left on their own, really. Right, okay, I'm just going to stick with that. Maybe it doesn't make that much difference. I don't know that I want to move up onto that card just yet anyway. I'm still not sure what happens when you move onto a card with a bunker. I really should look that one up, shouldn't I? Okay, so first platoon moved out of there, so there's no fire now coming from that card because they don't have a VOF ray in. So there's now no crossfire. And that turns into small arms. We're hopefully going to remedy that. Small arms. Yeah, because it's just coming from the squad here. That's an assault team, doesn't have the range. Okay, and then when these move here, there's no outgoing fire from them. So to be honest, that's kind of all we can do with them. So they're going to waste 2 of these commands and just save the 9. Maybe not the best use of things there, right? But yeah, I mean the XO is pretty much going to do enough. Well, whoa! There's a thought. The XO could go and sort these guys out. That's worth a chance. Yeah, well, leave the XO there just now, Grant. Yeah, I'm going to activate the XO last. Well, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right, so they can come across there. That's fine. Right, moving on to second platoon HQ. They are lying, eh? They're lying and not undercover, so they were well worth activating then. So there's no modifications to this. However, it is the big number. See, that's the one you wanted, the 4. So, well, he's got 7. That's, well, I'm glad that I've realised and left the XO there, because the XO might be able to help out if things went wrong here. Although, 7 commands, come on, Grant. Right, so yeah, so second platoon is going to platoon move across under these foxholes. So mark a wee yellow cube on the 1 spot there, so you can only spend 6 of the 7, obviously. So we're going to spend 2, and second platoon is going to platoon move across under the foxholes beside these guys. Okay, one of the sort of messy ones. So the whole platoon is down here exposed. Also the COH cube is exposed. And the XO is not exposed, but they're all under that foxholes. Right, so what happens is we open up another PDF. I suppose it was maybe pointless taking that away, but and we get that crossfire back, and the small arms goes to, I want to say it's automatic weapons again, so it's just going to go back, I think. And that's automatic weapons from the light machine gun. Remember, the heavy machine gun's exposed, cannot participate at the moment. However, we're going to call artillery fire anyway, aren't we? Okay, so he spent 2 of the 7 he had. He can still spend another 4. Yeah, so the big one is to call artillery. So let's do that. Let's spend 1 more. Second platoon's going to give an order to the forward observer to call fire in on the Orchard Grove up there. I want to say it's a 3-card draw, but I'm just double checking. They've only used 1 artillery mission. It's a -5 modifier. And it's a 3-card draw. And let's say we've only used one mission of each actually. So it's a 3-card draw looking for a burst symbol. We can exhort this. We'd rather not have to be doing that. So yeah. Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, it's just a straight up 3-card draw anyway. Yeah, it's not modified, this one. Right, well, let's do this first, and then if it was to go wrong, then we maybe consider bazookas. Right, 3-card draw, looking for a burst. That'll do now. Don't do any short stuff. Oh! Oh, why did you say that, Grant? Ouch. Oh dear. Right, I might not be finishing this before tomorrow. Oh, that's a disaster. Well, I mean, I'm calling the fire in there. It goes 1 card short. It goes right on top of us, doesn't it? I'm looking for confirmation, but I know what's going to happen. I'm just hoping that maybe it's not. What am I looking for here? Fire missions. Is on an attempt to call for fire. Yeah, short rounds. Here we go. This is on recording. Yeah, this is on page 58, 7.16.4. Short rounds. One of the inherent dangers of indirect fire is a short round. The complexity of the procedure coupled with the stress of combat means that from time to time a fire mission does not hit its intended target. If a drawn card contains the burst icon and the word short in it, the fire mission is gone already. The short draw takes precedence over any other draw made in that call for fire. If the firing agency was artillery or mortars, place the pending fire mission marker one card closer to the observer along its line of sight. Unless the observer is calling for fire in their own mission, sorry, their own position. Well, we weren't. Yeah. The COHQ's there as well. Well, that could well just taken 2nd platoon out of this mission and... Right, well, get on with it, Grant. So we have a pending fire mission here. That's a -5. And they're all exposed. They're under... Oh, they're under foxholes. Yeah. These are all going to be looking at the worst hit number. They're all going to be checking on a -4. Every one of them. Because it's like, well, to be honest, it might not even matter about the extra minuses because it's +0 for that, +1 for the foxholes. So we're sitting at +1, then you get -2 for exposed, that's -1. And then we've got a -5 for that. So that's -6 anyway. I don't even need to consider the fact that they get an extra -1 for each step above 3 underneath the foxholes. So it's we're going to be drawing for every one of them, the whole 9 of them. Yeah, we can't do none. Can't do none. It's going to be a massacre. The XO can get out of there. Which he's going to have to. Okay. Well, what I think I'll do now is I want to, yeah. I might be better just sticking with the 2nd platoon, though, using his commands up, because it's more than likely he's going away. He's going to lose all the commands anyway. He's got 4. I can spend another 3 with him, so why not just use him, then move the XO away, and at least the XO is going to have maybe 9 commands or something. Oh yeah, I talked about putting the XO up there, didn't I? Right, right, 2nd platoon is going to give an order for the 2nd bazooka to grenade attack on this bunker. Yeah, we want to hammer that bunker. Hopefully get a critical strike there. That would be good. Well, it'd be something. Right, so... 2nd platoon's line, isn't it? Well, hang on, no, it's the bunker, it's the actual bazooka that does it. So 2nd bazooka, he's veteran, yeah, and he's got 2 rounds left. So he's going to put that away, Grant. That's short. Yuck. So he's going to attempt to grenade attack the bunker. He's veteran, so he gets 2 cards +1 for being veteran. Looking for 2 grenade symbols here, really, but definitely want 1. Yeah, no rifle grenades available. So it's really just that and then concentrate fires after that. Right, so looking for a grenade. Ah, I've got too many cards there. That's 3, 4. Right, put 1 back. Right. Right, so 3 cards looking for a grenade. No. No. Oh, come on. I'll have to try exhorting that then, don't I? Did I spend that command yet? No, I did not. Because I said I could spend 3 more, didn't I? So if I exhort now and then, yeah. Okay, I'll spend 1 to exhort. Yeah, I kind of have to. So spend 1 to exhort that. So 1 more card. I'll just move back up to draw this. 1 more card, looking for a grenade. That's not as well. So there's a grenade mass. Wow. Okay, so you can, second platoon can spend 1 more command. The heavy machine gun he can't. The light machine gun he could. What is it? 2-1 light machine gun. He's got 2 points ammo left, so I could use it. The reason I'm doing that is because of the oh no, he's not a tripod, Grant. And we can't use the tripod one. Right, forget that. We'll just use a squad that's veteran. Actually, yeah, I don't see the point in using. Am I missing something from that? I don't think so. I talked about it before. I think what I forgot to say that the benefit of the tripod machine gun is it's got overhead fire capabilities and grazing fire capabilities. So there is a bonus to that. And you get 1 extra card draw. So I suppose if he was veteran, and you would get 1 extra card draw for that, and then you'd also get 1 extra card draw if you were concentrating fire with it, wouldn't you? But they're not veteran, they're line. So I'll just use one of the, what was that, second platoon? It's only first squad that's veteran. Oh, he's not there. Oh, he is. Sorry. Yeah. So were you going to give a command for first squad to, and that's the last command I can use with second platoon. So he saves 1 command. So 3 card draw, looking for crosshairs on that bunker. 1, 2, 3. Can get all the grenades now. So here we go. It was veteran. Yeah. So here we go. Right, that's a hit. No. Another one? Yes. Okay, so 2. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that ignores the bunker, isn't it? Yeah, that's really good. So does that mean all our fire ignores the bunker, though? Well, it must. Yeah. Concentrate fire. Critical hits. Page 56. 11.4 concentrate fire critical hits. I know we've looked at these before, but I need to double check it myself. If 2 or more cards with crosshairs icons are drawn, a critical hit occurs with the following results. Target loses the benefit of cover markers. Yeah, that's really good then. So all our fire is going to ignore, they're going to ignore the cover. Yeah. That's good. And if it wasn't undercover, we would get 2 concentrate fire markers, which wouldn't be as good in this case anyway. So we get a concentrate fire marker right on the bunker. Yeah, I'm going to try and balance that on top. It's not going to be a clever idea. Hang on. What I should do is, I'll try and tidy this up. Right, that's a bit better. So they're under a bunker, they're pinned, but now they've got a concentrated fire that's going to ignore the cover. It won't ignore the pin, but it does ignore the cover. It loses the benefit of these cover markers, including field fortifications and buildings. So that was really good, actually. That's what we were hoping there was going to be a grenade on top doing the same thing, but we never even got the grenade result. However, the grenade mass will help, so yeah, I probably should put him at a bad place. Okay, right, well, second platoon's yet to find out its fate. It's in a lot of trouble. So we've got the EXO activated. Now he's under the cover of that foxholes. He's just about to get out of there. But he does get to draw a card here, and he's veteran undercover, so a +2 on the large number. See, that's the one we wanted before. But so +2 on the 4 is 6. So he was on 4. He's now on 10. That's good though. So he's on 10. We can only spend 6, of course, which means he's going to save a 4 at least. Okay. Right, do we still consider moving up there and then maybe... I don't want to send that assault team across just yet, but... Is it a good idea to put the XO up there? I don't know. Yeah, just looking at this again, I'm thinking this is an R case where that matters if that is, although, Grant, you've been told, it doesn't count. It doesn't count as a VOF. Just thinking about infiltrating, of course. Okay, so I think I will move him up there. Then at least I've got ability to move that assault team across, but I don't know if I should be doing that yet or not. I think I want to see what happens with this fire first. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to use one command to move the... Right, so they're all... Well, actually, I'll do that the other way about. No. Let's see, they're in for some trouble anyway. So he moves up there under the foxholes. Now he'll be exposed, Grant. And then maybe give one other command. 2-1 platoon, which is veteran, to concentrate fire. Yeah, I think so. I think we could do a bit more, to be honest. Yeah, so we're going to spend one more command from XO to give 2-1 platoon concentrate fire attack attempt on that cover marker as well. I mean, I'm assuming it still can target that. Yeah, because it just means that he ignores that cover, but we can still target it. So he's veteran as well. So 3-card draw for that. 1, 2, 3. We could potentially exhort this, I suppose. Right, 3-card draw, looking for crosshairs. No. No, there's a grenades. Yes, okay. And we don't need a critical with that anyway. So, yeah, that's about as much as he's going to do. So another concentrate fire marker on that bunker. Yeah, and he just saves the other 8 then, I suppose. Yeah, okay, XO's going to save the other 8. Right, I didn't put any blue cubes out there. And we only had the one, didn't we? It was just 3rd platoon, wasn't it? Yeah. It was 3rd platoon that wasn't activated. Well, we have to do that now. I'm just gutted about that. I wonder how many of them are on the deck. I bet that the short rounds, I bet there's probably only 1, or maybe there's 2. Nah, there might be 2 or 3 maybe. It's not something I've looked at, but somebody will probably know. My guess is maybe 2. Maybe just 1. Got me looking at a discard pile now. That's bad. That's bad. What are you turned into, Grant? There is only 1 in the discard pile. However, there's still a 1/3 of the deck left. It's not being looked at. Right. So 3rd platoon becomes activated. Now it is in the initiative activation segment. He is undercover. He is veteran. So this is a +2 to the small number here for the 3rd platoon. Yeah. Ooh, see? A 0. So 0 + 2 though. Just as well he's got what he's got. So he gets 2 still, so he's up to 8. Yeah, I'm still not sure what I'm doing with him. I think because there's this fire coming from here, it's a bit... And we've not shut off this, so this is still firing into here. So we can't really move up to there. Well, we could, but it's a bit silly. Whereas it could move into here. I've got 2 mortar missions left. Oh, we need to spot this guy as well. Well, actually, I can't call 2 mortar missions. Well, you could if it was in a different impulse. But that's not what that's going to be just now, is it? You need to spot. I think, well, I don't know. I'm saying I feel like I need to take the chance here and move, but... Ah, that would have been good. Well, can you not still do that? Well, I can. If I can get an assault team moved up to here, it will mean he'll shift fire onto the car. That'll take that PDF away, and if we can get mortar fire on that, we need to spot it first. Right, I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go for that. Because I can't do any of it until no, I can't. I've got to do it now. Okay, so... Now, this is worthy of a... hold on. This is worthy of infiltrate. However, the mortar cannot, so it's going to cost you an extra command. See, I wish I'd got a bigger number now, really, because what I sort of need to do is unless I leave the mortar there. Let's say I don't. I move the mortar up there for 1. A platoon move the rest for another 2. That's me spent 3. Yeah, this is... I'm not going to have enough commands. That's 3. Sorry, a platoon infiltrator. That's 3. I then need to spot this. Let's say we get lucky and spot in the first attempt. That's 4. Call fire. That's 5. And then I've still no... I can't send anything up there. In fact, even leaving the mortar behind is... Let's say that's a paralysed team, isn't it? Yeah. I think I might be just leaving the mortar behind then. I want to try and send... Well, I could send the squad up. I could. I'd rather send an assault team. So hang on. If we platoon infiltrate, that's 2. Remember, I can only spend 6. So 2, spot for 3, call for fire for 4, send the team for 5. Leaves me 1 extra for an exhort or an extra spot. Probably an extra spot, really. Yeah, I think I'll leave the mortar behind then to save that extra command. Okay, right, doing that then. So, platoon infiltrating with these guys. I'll just take the strong building away there now because I'm gonna. Well, strong building is gonna be over the mortar section. Leave that like that, so I remember. So that's going to cost me 2. Right, hang on, I've not got a wee yellow cube there. That's sitting at 8, so I can only go down to 2. So I'm going to spend 2 to send all these up. There's no cover as well. Well, it's an infiltrate attempt for them. I'll just move these down here. It's more than likely that squad's going to get... The squad's pinned, Grant. It gets worse. So you have to either unpin the squad, or what would be better is breaking an assault team off and then sending it forward. Do you have the commands to do that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just. But that means everything goes right. Well, I need to spot and call for fire on that. I can't, you know, that's... And if we happen to still be fired upon by the all-pinned, then maybe so be it. Okay, right, let's do it. So each one of these are going to attempt to infiltrate this card anyway. Should you just wait? No, do it. So 3rd Platoon HQ, and hang on, 3 Platoon. Let's see who's veteran. What else we got? The bazooka is veteran. Right, so the only one that's line is the mortar forward observer. So here we go for the Platoon HQ, and 3-card draw looking for infiltrate. No. 3 crosshairs. That's 3 spotting attempts, by the way. Look at that. Maybe I should reset this video and start again. I wouldn't do that, guys. I wouldn't do that. So right, so he fails. I'm not able to do any exhorting for that. So he's going to be exposed. I'll just put that there just now. Right, and then 3 Platoon moves up. Again, 3-card draw, looking to infiltrate. No. Reshuffle. No. Okay. Well, that's going to shuffle things up. Well, that's a good thing or not. So he's exposed as well, so he's in the right spot, basically. I'll just keep them in that line. It does seem to be a tough one to get this. Right, so moving this guy next, the bazooka. I'll give these a shuffle first. Right, so 3 cards for the bazooka. Looking to infiltrate. No. Right. And then the forward observer, the last part, who's line, so he's only getting 2-card draw. No. Oh, come on. Well, actually, after seeing that, right, that's a success. After seeing that crosshairs, I'm quite glad we're shuffling again. So we're going to have a fresh deck ready to check for crosshairs. I quite like the idea of that. It seems to be more of the crosshairs. Right, well, in actual fact, that's the order. That mortar forward observer is not exposed. The other 3 above him are. So I'll just leave things like that for now, and then we'll sort things out once we're finished here. And that cost me 2 commands, so I can spend another 4. Yeah, we want this spawning to go with the first one. So the good thing is he's firing automatic weapons, but he's undercover. His card's okay. Right, I'm just looking at the pluses and the minuses here. I'm hoping that we get a 2-card draw for it. Right, shuffled up again. Okay, let me look at these modifiers again for that. It's in section 8 somewhere. Right, well, clearly we want to use one of our veterans. So we've got the HQ, the squad, or the bazooka, our veteran. These guys, no, this guy's pinned. These guys are pinned anyway, so they're not going to be able to. Don't think they can spot anyway. Right, so let's just consider the squad. Who's veteran? So a +1, higher elevation, no. The target's card +3, no. +0, no. So target is undercover, yeah, -1. Is veteran, yeah, -1. A sniper or FO, no. I was worried there that a leader might have an effect, but it's not. On same card, no. Exposed, no. A unit with a VOF rating of A, yes. He's firing with automatic weapons. So we got +1 for that. So it is, we're getting +2, he's taking -2 away. So it is going to be a base card draw of 2 cards. So yeah, we spend 1 command to do this. I'm going to have 3 more available commands. So yeah, we could do this 2 more times, I suppose, because we need to spot them before we can fire them. And yeah, and we're not going to be able to, well, we could shift fire, I suppose. Yeah, well, let's try and get the spot on in the mortar working, Grant. So the squad's going to draw 2 cards, looking for crosshairs. We really need this. Yeah, there's no point in exhorting this. We're as well spending our command to draw our 2 cards. Right, so come on, crosshairs, come on. No. No. Damn it. So now, where are we at? I've got 1, 2, 3 more commands. Right, so we use one more command to get the bazooka to attempt that. Yeah, we're gonna have to send a. We would have to send. Oh no, we can't. We can't, because this is exposed. That's annoying, because if that had not been exposed, we could have sent it up. Annoying that wasn't exposed as the mortar. We can't send it up. Right, I've spent my command. We're getting the bazooka to try and spot this guy here. So this is a 2-card draw as well. Again, looking for crosshairs. It needs to happen. No. Yes. Oof. Right. Okay, we got the guy spotted. He's in the bunker as well. I forgot about that. Well, I shouldn't have done, because it's at an angle like that, so it must tell you something. Right, I've got 2 commands left, so I have to call fire, or these guys are in a lot of trouble, I think. So mortar fire on this. It's going to cost me 1 command. Mortar is oops. We've got 2 missions left. And it's only a -3 modifier for the mortar, but the fact is the incoming that's the important bit. 3-card draw, and we've got 2 missions left. So 3-card draw, looking for a burst. Not so sure we've drawn many bursts there. It was well, we've only drawn 3 or 4 cards out of this fresh deck. So we spent our command. Yep. I can only spend 1 more. Yeah, well, I'm kind of screwed there, really. I could split a team off. Well, we need this to work first. So looking for a burst, 3-card draw. Here we go. Yes. Well, it'll work. It doesn't as mortar fire, so it's not. So as long as we don't get another short. I said it again there. I said the word. Shouldn't have said that word. Okay, so result. We get pen of fire on that guy from the mortar. And right, so you've got 1 command left, Grant. I think I split the squad. Yeah. Create an assault team, and then general initiative. Move the assault team up, and then that protects that card. Yeah, yeah. So I'm going to spend that last command. He's got to save the last 2 to detach a team from. Now we got told this works. Well, yeah. Well, it doesn't matter here. We got told that this works. Okay. So although this is exposed, I'm detaching an assault team, and this assault team is now not exposed. It sounded a little strange to me, but however, it's been confirmed that that's okay. So this is not exposed. The mortar forward observer is not exposed. These 3 guys are. I'm going to tidy that up a bit, and then we're moving into general initiative in the hope that we at least get one to be able to move that. Is there not other things I want to do as well? Mind you, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't matter now. Right, there's a situation there. Yeah, I've forgotten, none of these are undercover anyway. So these two guys are exposed on the card. These two are pinned. These two are fine. Now, is there any changes to the fire? There will be. Because we can't fire at this guy unless we give an order to Chef, but we've got the pending fire mission. That was allowed. I can still call fire on that. Even though that our PDF is going up here. However, our PDF is not going to be all pinned anyway. We are going to get small arms. Yeah, it's only going to be small arms. So we get small arms. And at the moment, he's still getting this crossfire and the automatic weapons, but remember the pending fire is going to become an incoming. So, at worst case scenario, we're going to get an all pinned fire. But if I can move that assault team up to there, that guy's then going to look at that guy instead of that card, and we'll get no fire on there. Right, that's at an hour. And you think you're going to get right through how many parts, Grant? Yeah, well, didn't go very smooth there. I should be able to push on a bit. I've been away for a couple of days with it, so getting back into the swing, and then if I'm focused on doing it, I might still have the chance of doing it. Well, I think I'll leave that till I come back. I do need to take a little short break just now, and the fact we're at an hour, I'm just going to mark my... I know I would normally take this general initiative out of the way before taking this break, but we'll leave that the suspense what's going to happen. That's maybe not as big a deal, but I probably would want to do that though, because even +2 pin fire on this, and it could end up being 2 platoons that get hit, because this one's and all sorts. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'll get this copied across, and then I'll be back shortly with part 12. Okay. Cheers.